Good afternoon, guys. This is Psychotic Projects, and this is another long introduction. Shoot, did I just say that out loud? My bad. Sorry, I had to say that. My intros have been so long. They've been like 2 minutes long, which this one is too. Today, we're gonna work on the wing today. Last episode, I was like, we're going to work on both of the wings. We're going to work on the fins and the tail fins. And yeah, I didn't get all that done. So maybe I should try foreshadowing what I do because I'm not very accurate, am I? But we are going to be working on this wing. Right now, I'm going to take off this and put it further back so I can make sure that all of these are the same length. And I'll just start filling in the rest of them and do the same thing with the rest of these if I need to. And so that's what I'm doing right now, and I will see you later. Okay, so I have moved this column back. It used to be like right on this edge right there, and now it's back, and that's as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, that's a little curved, so it's kind of hard to get this straight, but I mean that's not bad. Yeah, it actually took a little bit longer than I thought because I repositioned this and then that was still too close to the edge, so I had to reposition it again. Look at that, it looks like a spine. So let's keep going and laying these out. Alright, so here is the second row. If you look a little closer, it's looking pretty good. You might be thinking, oh, that doesn't look very good because it just doesn't look very clean, but in comparison, we have this. So I think that does look really good. I'm excited to see what it looks like when we have this whole thing covered. That'll be really cool. Look at that. We have so much to do. Our supplies of cut toothpicks are running a little low. This supply will last us this whole wing, so I'm going to have to spend a while cutting those. And the thing is, I'm a little hesitant because it's just a really monotonous task, and so I like to find something to do while I cut these, so that's why I'm hesitant. It's not that I don't like it, it's just monotonous. I gotta find a different word. I just used that 4 times in the past minute. Alright guys, so I've got 1, 2, 3 rows, well almost 3 rows done. You saw that little supply I had left of toothpicks, and that's what all of these are. And so I put all of those on. I have this big stack of toothpicks, and that came from this. We have used 1,000 toothpicks officially. Still have to put these on the wing. I wouldn't be surprised if this whole wing will require all of these. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll just be putting the toothpicks on here. Obviously there's a slope. It's not horizontal. It's geometry. Sorry. So there's a slope, which means that every time I do a new row I have to add a few, and so there's a few that are shorter than the others, so I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. Anyways, let's get back to work before I go crazy. Alright guys, so just for a quick check-in, this is what I've done so far. I've done quite a bit. This has been awesome. We just have a few left. This is probably 3 or 4, but there's going to be less toothpicks as we get to this right here. One thing I had to deal with was, alright, so you can see that, so here's the support, and this is what I've glued these onto. And so all of these right here, these weren't connected to this support. So I had to all glue these all together, and so you can kind of see that there's just a bunch of glue right here. And so these are all connected, and then I finally connected them to this outline right here. So it's pretty, it's sturdy. So I just had to use a lot of glue for that, and that took a lot of cutting too, because you can see that the glue goes all the way to here, and so I had to cut it with the nail clippers, and it was still stuck, so I had to pull it off. And yep, so I'm just gonna finish up the toothpicks, and I will see you then. Alright guys, so I've gotten a lot done. Look at how much of that wing is done. We are so close. We're just on the last stretch. I finally used 1,000 toothpicks. These last few small toothpicks right here, those were just like scraps, like these right here. They were just scraps that I was using. So I finally used 1,000 toothpicks, and so that's why I had to stop and take a break. And holy cow, there's a lot of string. Okay, hang on. Alright, so we're really close to finishing. We just have that much left. That's probably, yeah, it's like one more row, and then there's going to be a little left over right there. So we are super close. We still have lots of string coming over. I'm probably going to need to clean my desk off. Look at that. Alright, so this is the last part we did. We did that. And so right there, you see how small that piece is? That was really difficult. But I did it, and it looks great. And I think if we were to put this onto an actual plane, it would actually fly. I'm just kidding. I know some people that are like, oh, you should put like remote control like engines on it. I was like, it wouldn't fly, it's too heavy. Anyway, sorry. Alright. That is almost finished. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we just have to do that. So it's this little tiny fin that comes up. And I just need to make that, but other than that, this wing is made. So I'm not going to make that little fin. I'll probably do that next episode because that's all I have time for today, actually. We've gotten so much done. I've started editing my video, and I was like, oh, it's 13 minutes. I know that it's going to be a little bit shorter after editing, but still, that's quite a bit, so I don't think I can do anything else. But we have gotten a lot done. We have finished this wing, and I'm super excited. Thank you for watching. This has been Psychotic Projects. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.